This is English Language Arts Review for Semester 4, Grade 7, Weeks 5 and 6. Topics covered are grammar, vocabulary, and writing through reading.
Whether each sentence is an active sentence or a passive sentence. Please. Who'd like to do the first one? Hamad?
The pirate hosted the sea. It's active.
The pirate hosted the sails. Who's doing the action?
The pirate.
And the action is in the person doing the action is in the subject or the object? Subject, so this is active. Very good. All right, the next one. Go ahead, Linda.
The sails were hosted by the pirates. It's passive.
Passive. Very good. Similarly, who is doing the action? The pirate. And is the pirate in the subject or the object? The object, so then it's a passive. So the next one, go ahead, Tala.
The bat broke the knot. It's active.
Okay, the next one, Ali.
The man was looped by the bat. Passive.
Beautiful, bravo, Ali. Okay, who hasn't answered one? Abbas, go ahead.
The plane was flown by the pilot. It's passive.
Passive, correct. Leon?
The pilot flew the plane. Active.
Okay. Tala?
A huge pot of spaghetti was cooked by the chef. It's passive.
Linda?
The chef cooked a huge pot of spaghetti. It's active.
Okay. Joel?
The poodle chased the squirrel. It's active.
Active. Okay, the last one. Go ahead, Ala.
The squirrel was chased by the poodle. Passive.
Passive, correct. Great job. Okay, now we're going to change from the passive voice to the active voice.
Miss,
Yes, Muhammad.
the blaze was extinguished by the firefighter. The firefighter extinguished the blaze.
The blaze, excellent. All right, the next one, go ahead, Tala.
The boy's temperature was checked by the nurse. The nurse checked the boy's temperature.
Great job. Okay, next one, Leon.
The plans were drawn by the architect. The architect drew the plans.
The architect. Drew the plans. Excellent. You're changing the verbs correctly. Okay, Joel.
The bones were found by the archaeologist. The archaeologist found the bones.
Very good. Okay, next one, Linda.
The novel was written by a famous author. The famous author wrote the novel.
Okay, very good. We're going to complete the sentences with the adjectives in their correct form, either the comparative or the superlative form. Go ahead, Ali, the number one.
The hot desert of O is the fair and it's in Africa. The hottest.
Hottest. Do we add a double T?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hottest desert of all. How do you know we should have used hottest instead of hotter?
Because it's many.
How do you know it's the most? Excellent, very good. So here's the clue. All right, number two, Ala.
Germany is farther from home than France.
Okay, very good. So Germany is farther Okay, next one. Go ahead, Joel.
My health is better now than 5 years ago.
Excellent. Better. Tala?
I got more little money than you, but I don't mind.
I've got more money, or should it be more or less? Because they have little, they mean less, but more would also be grammatically correct. So here, I've got less money than you, but I don't mind. Okay? So when they say little, they mean less. If they say more, excuse me, they would say something else for more so that you would know. All right. Chinese is, go ahead, Linda.
Chinese is the most difficult language in the world.
Okay. Next one. Muhammad.
Valencia played bad yesterday than last week. Valencia played more.
Can I say worse?
Yes, worse.
Yeah, worse.
Okay, so they have bad in there, so they mean you should write something to do with the, you know how we say worse, and what's the other word? Worst in the superlative form. Okay, Valencia played worse yesterday than last week. Okay, next one, Lian.
Cats are not intelligent as dog. Cats are not more intelligent
As
as
intelligent as dogs.
cats.
Okay. Do you think that's true?
Yeah.
Who's smarter, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs, according to this sentence.
Dogs are smarter than cats.
Okay.
Cats have their own tricks.
I guess so. You would know if you have a pets at home. Go ahead, Tabas.
I think you must tell me good way to do it, or it will take me ages to finish. I think you must tell me a better way to do it, or it will take me ages to finish.
The best. The best way to do it, because she wants to do it, or he or she wants to do it fast. Better would, okay, better would also be grammatically correct here, but the answer the question itself kind of gives you the feeling that they want you to use the best. Both the better and best are correct though. All right, number 9, Ali.
My sister had a
Tidier.
room than me.
Bravo. But was always having arguments with everyone. All right. Ala, the last one.
Who is the most talkative person in class?
Who is the most talkative person in class? Okay, who is the most talkative? Okay, so you just pointed out to Joel and Ali Ra'i. Now, I will not let anybody on this video know who is the most talkative, because one is the most talkative and the other is the least talkative. However, I'm not sure if I know. You are the least talkative? So I guess I'm not sure who is the most and least talkative outside of this class. Inside of the class, I have my own opinion, but I will not share it. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, can someone please give me the word forest canopy inside a meaningful sentence? In a meaningful sentence. Yes, go ahead, Lian.
Its meaning is the highest layer of branches and leaves in forest. Sentence: the oldest tree in the forest is the forest canopy. The oldest tree is the forest.
The oldest tree in the forest acts as the oldest tree in the forest acts as the forest canopy. Okay.
Can I tell you another sentence for forest canopy?
Sure, go ahead.
Many animals such as birds live in the forest canopy.
Very good. Birds live in the forest canopy. Refute. Buzz?
I can't refute the laws of physics.
I can't refute the laws of physics. I'm sure Einstein would be proud. Yes, Einstein, my darling. Okay, restraint. Restraint. Who would like to give me a sentence with restraint? Go ahead, Tala.
She sensed his restraint break.
Okay, she sensed his restraint break. So if a restraint breaks, does he want to do it or not?
Holding back to control.
Okay, so if that breaks, then you no longer hold back. So the dog first had restraint and then the restraint broke. He didn't want to go with the master. However, the restraint broke and now he went with him. Yeah, exactly. Or you can give me another sentence. Who would like to give another sentence?
For restraint.
For restraint.
Can we say I restrained the remote of the television? Like I controlled it.
You can say I restrained the remote of the television from my brothers and sisters. You took over. Yes?
The restraint of the boat broke.
Okay. The restraint that kept the boat from floating away broke. All right. Now, unsaleable. Joel.
DNA test is unsaleable and can be disproven.
Okay. DNA tests are unsaleable. Saleable. Let's use corrector here. And can't be disproven. Archipelago. Yes, Allah.
Looking at the entire map made the archipelago look like little dots scattered across the world.
Very nice. Looking at the archipelago. Go ahead, continue.
Looking at the entire map made the archipelago look like little dots scattered across the world.
The entire map made the archipelago look like
Little dots scattered across the world.
little ducks or dogs?
Dots.
Dots? DOTS?
Yes.
Scattered together. I like that sentence. Where'd you get it from? Dictionary? Okay.
It's okay if you say the Malay is an archipelago.
Yes, you can. These are actually geography. Geography, yes, you can also. Okay, who would like to say something about fertilizer? Ali, can you participate? Fertilizer. Do you know what fertilizer is? Can someone help? Abbas?
Farms use fertilizers
Okay, farms use fertilizers. What are they used for?
to make plants grow faster.
Very good. Yes, darling.
Can we say in Lebanon we use a lot of fertilizers to grow vegetables fast?
Yes, you can. It's wonderful. Yes,
These are fertilizers of flowers.
you can. The next one, indigenous. Yes, sure.
Tourists usually visit the indigenous people of the country to learn about the ways of the land.
Tourists visit indigenous people
Of the country
to learn
about the ways of the land.
the ways of the land. Okay, Pete, What's a peat? Go ahead, Tala.
It writes fibrous features of the rocks.
Okay. Can someone give me another sentence? What is its meaning first?
It's also called peat is also called tar. The meaning is that soil that is thick with vegetable matter.
Okay, is that good soil?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and give me another sentence.
Peat is also called tar.
Peat is also called
Tar.
Farms have peat soil.
Tar. TURF.
turf. Okay, which is good soil. Okay, subsidizing. These are difficult words, so I'm glad that you guys are all participating. Yes, Abbas.
At dinner, in the restaurant, I subsidized for the whole group.
You subsidized?
For the whole group.
What does that mean?
Means that I paid for them.
Thank you, Abbas. When are you going to take us all out? Okay. So, does anyone have another sentence for subsidized? So, he subsidized the bill was subsidized by Abbas, who paid for the whole group. Go ahead, Linda. You have another sentence?
It was beyond the power of the state to subsidize a business.
Okay. Marvel. Yes, Lua.
The meaning of marvel is an amazing thing. This word is marvelous.
Being a tiger, I woke up in the marble forest, knowing it was the competition day, that I can't defeat, fighting the unassailable king of the jungle, the lion. He invited me to the indigenous archipelago. I was nervous, the gaudy sun was in my eyes, but the fight started. I couldn't retrain the fight. He was stronger than me. The combatant was brutal. We fought for a very long time, but then it was pyramid that I won. Next day was a good day. I was wearing the crown. I glossed all the bad things. I glossed over all the bad things that happened to me yesterday, and I was now the king of the jungle.
Thank you, Abbas.
The society permits us to do anything, but we gloss over each other when we do something bad. And trees are not easily unassailable. We counted against the consequences that hits forests. Trees are important in our life. The carbon footprints are both from trees, and forests help biodiversity a lot. And I subsidize the keeping of forests and and when indigenous come to our country, they shouldn't harm it, and it helps archipelago and forests give us peace. I love forests because they benefit us, and I support on keeping them. Letters by paper, and now we're sending letters mobile.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
The title of the story is Hamlet. The time is called Dark Night, and the place is Denmark in the castle. The characters are Hamlet, Ophelia, Francisco, Bernardo, Horatio, Marcellus, Claudius, Polonius, Gertrude, Laertes, the Ghost, Rose, Rosencrantz, Guildenstern. And the problem was that Claudius, who killed the king, is now the king, and Hamlet wants to get the revenge for his father. The solution is that all the characters die, but before Hamlet dies, he says to Horatio to tell the truth for all people in Denmark.
Okay, so part of the solution was that they died. All the evidence dies.
Yesterday's life was that the king and the queen were found. Ways of transportation were riding horses or carriage. Letters were written in papers and had so much time to arrive. People make what the king wants and needs. Killing is their way to get a revenge. Today's life, knocking and queens, cars, airplanes, buses, trains are ways of transportation. Letters and messages are written in phones and internet. People have their freedom to do what they need, and police is their way to get their revenge. But families love each other, people help each other, and tragedy is found in every person.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Hamlet is a prince whose father was murdered, but people thought that he was killed by a snake. One night, his father came as a ghost to him and spoke to him and told him the truth. It was the truth. The truth was that his uncle Claudius, which is now the king, murdered him, but everyone thought it was the snake and told him to get his revenge. Uh, that once Claudius knew that Hamlet knows the truth, he decided to kill him. He decided to kill him. And Ophelia's brother also wanted to kill him because Hamlet killed his father and his sister went mad and she died. Hamlet and Ophelia's brother were supposed to have a friendly sword fight, but Claudius's plan was to put poison on Ophelia's brother's sword while fighting, and they put poison also in his wine. Once Hamlet won, his mother drank the wine and died. Then Hamlet killed Claudius and Ophelia's brother, and he only wanted to let everyone know the truth. The compare and contrast was Hamlet and Hamlet, they didn't have technology. Well, nowadays we have technology. They had sword fights, but they used to play, having sword fight. But we play video games all the time when our friends come. They used to drink wine, but we drink soft drinks and juice.
Okay. And what are some similarities between that lifetime and this lifetime?
Everyone as a family we used to defend when we know someone has mistaken or stabbed another one in our family, we used to stand against him.
So the loyalty is still the same from back then and till now? Do you think there was more loyalty back then or more loyalty now, or is it the same or different?
It's kind of different because back there they used to fight for the crown. Everyone wanted to be king or queen, even though they're brothers, but they wanted to have their crown.
Okay, thank you so much.
The title of the story is Hamlet. The writer is William Shakespeare. The setting is it's in the castle of Denmark. It's one day. The characters are Hamlet, Claudius, Hamlet's father, which is the ghost, Gertrude, Laertes, Polonius, Ophelia, Rosencrantz, Guildenstern, Bernardo, Francisco, the gravedigger, Marcellus, some other guards and servants, and three actors.
Okay.
The summary of the story: Hamlet is a young prince, which his father passed away, and one day the ghost of his father came back and told him that that everyone thinks that a snake killed him, but the real snake was his brother Claudius. And then Hamlet got angry and wanted to take revenge. And then he made a play to demonstrate the truth about Claudius. And then Claudius got mad and planned to kill Hamlet. He planned to kill Hamlet, so he sent him to England and sent the King of England a letter telling him to kill Hamlet like it was an accident. And then, on the way, Hamlet read the letter that Claudius sent and went back home. He ran away back home to he knew that Claudius sent the letter, he ran back home and then Laertes knew about the death of his father and sister, and went back. He found another plan, which is a friendly sword fight, and it was the plan to kill Hamlet. Then Hamlet knew about the poison on the sword and killed. They all like died, and Hamlet accepted the sword fight and then he killed everyone died, like Laertes.
Did he know that there was poison on the tip of the sword?
Yes.
He knew? So he knew he was going to die. So what did he ask for before he died?
He wanted. He told Harry to his guard to tell everyone the truth about this one.
Okay, great.
The similarities and differences. We are normal people. He is a prince. We don't know how to fight and take revenge. Like him. He knows how to fight and take revenge by himself. My father is alive. His father is dead.
Okay.
I don't have a stepfather. He has a stepfather. We're not that brave like him. He's so brave, like he went back to. And the similarities, we both have problems in our lives. Our fathers, we both like to encounter new places, like when he went to England.
Okay.
And we both have families.
Okay, thank you very much.